Let me introduce myself. My name is Emma Jane Dean, and I've started up this podcast today, the 8th of June, 2020, 2022. So basically, this is going to be a podcast. Hope you can all hear me well with my mic. Just to discuss various topics that might be on your mind today, and let's see what other opinions we have on discussions. So these could include any landlord tenant issues, which believe me, I have several stories for that one. And you have to laugh because you cry. Seriously, you could write a whole comedy script on it. It's unbelievable. Things I've been told per job and being comments just to fob you off, and just the absurdness of it all is just incredible. You wouldn't believe it, but they say it's true. Fact is better than fiction because honestly, half the time the facts just would be fiction. Couldn't believe it. That's why. So anyway, my title, Lady Luck. I mean, it could be also quite said sarcastically in these circumstances. So I'd like people to suggest ideas for topics of conversations as well, to give it a go and get people on live with me and do shows. That'd be fabulous. Um, what's on your mind? What's close to your heart to discuss? Relationships. We've had ups and downs. There's psychology on flirting. That's always a good one. What are the signs of somebody romantically involved with you or would like to be? How can you tell if they really like you? Flicking their hair, looking posed over their shoulder at you, and then looking down, blinking. These coy little courting gestures, they call them. And yeah, that's a good one to discuss as well. It's fun. And have you had any experiences yourself or stories to tell? If you'd like to speak up on the live show, and let's hear it and see if any of us, the audience, can help suggest which way it's going or not. I've also been known to and can do tarot readings, so there's another one if anybody out there particularly would like any live shows with tarot readings being done. I can do Celtic cross reading, that's about half an hour, though that's more a private one. You'd have to message me separately for that one to set up. But just a daily incentive, a daily card day, yes or no answer card. And I've got angel cards too. They're always good as well, looking over you, helping with your health, well-being, mental stability in life. We all have stories. I'd love to hear all of your challenges you've had to overcome, challenges you're still facing, um, areas in life you think are wrong, but it's, it's a bit unjust, unfair, what might be going on in your circumstances. Love to discuss any of that. And parents out there with children, any of the topics of conversation there, any support maybe, just the support network type podcast, any ideas, tips for other parents, and music, love music, all genres. Rock is one of my favorites, so is 80s music. So I'd be happy to discuss some of your favorite videos of all time, music videos, songs that you listen to, top 10 best, and what mood you're in, preferably then what song you prefer. So I always pick a song out depending on how I feel. Definitely emotionally tune in with the lyrics and get out any of the emotions that way. Love, hope, fear, joy, anger, hate. Some of those emotions there underlying the cause of pain. Better to let it out and let it keep it in, they say. So also with the I don't know, I'm just open anyway to thoughts from the viewers, and good live shows, that would be brilliant. Getting people on, chatting a lot, and see what the thoughts of the day is out there. Any positive confirmations to help others can put in comments or get on the show and give out, your tips, top tips for today. Walk in the park, listen to music, maybe take that half hour to read that book you've had sat on your shelf for how long now? You will get there and read it one day, promise. Cup of tea, 10 minutes to yourself, even start it like that. And discuss any of your most favourite books at the moment and why. Films, love films. So Netflix, Last Kingdom, that's the favourite one at the moment. And I've actually been there to Birmingham with my daughter. We went all the way up there for Easter holidays. It was fabulous. Fernie Islands with all the puffins. I mean, seals. It's absolutely amazing family day out. Not only do you get to see the castle with like a tour, a museum inside and everything, with visual effects, they've also got the beach for the children. They have a cafe obviously inside, toilet facilities. Um, Souvenir shop was absolutely amazing. I could have bought the whole thing. Everything in the shop must go. But yeah, we got a few. We got a few tokens. One's got a mug with well, it says Bamba now. It used to be Bebingber, named after a wife of one of the proprietors of the castle itself, going back, and he changed the name in honour of her. However, it later got changed to Bamba, which is now Bamba Castle, which took me a little while actually. After seeing the show Last Kingdom, knowing it was all in the UK, all about basically how England first started off. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go. I really want to go and see it then. It's in the UK, go travel there on a little holiday, and or we'll go check it out. An absolute fabulous view on arrival. I mean, it's up on a hill and you're driving up towards it. It's just stunning. I mean, it's so expansive, and yet it's where land meets water and sea. The sand and everything. It's just absolutely beautiful place to go and see. Um, and there's ice cream, don't worry. um, but yeah, then you can also, the village is about a 5 minute drive away, close by, and that's where they have all the ferry crossings at the terminal. So you can just go pay there on the day. You get to take a ferry over to Fernie Islands, where especially if you've got children, a bit over the moon for a family day out. And they've got like puffins there, and the prime time is May, so just gone into June, so you'd be all right. Any time prior to that, they said, because we were in April, unfortunately, puffins wouldn't be available then. Instead, but there's like seals and stuff like on the rocks and everything. And either way, if you just like a little ferry cruise, it's relaxing and a good view of the castle and from the sea, and imagine yourself as one of those Vikings coming over to invade. So yeah, we loved it, and we went to York. York was good. Did the big green, no, the big red. Why did I say green? That's strange. Must be all the greenery up there around the castle. But yeah, we saw York Castle then as well, and the gates coming into the centre of the city. Walked the walls, went on the open deck. That was it, the red bus. They did a fabulous tour on the open deck bus as well. I explained everything really fully, right back, all this history going right back to the Romans, um, Vikings, everything. It was a fabulous day out, and we also went to the railway museum up there as well, and that was extraordinary. I mean, some of the oldest steam engines you've ever would have seen at that time. You can imagine yourself back in the past. It's just phenomenal. Yeah, that was really nice to see. Um, I think they do extras. You pay more money. You get to go like on a simulator that acts like this acts like a train. But to be quite honest, I don't know. I thought it would have been a plane, but background. But I don't know. I can't remember very well on that one. Sorry. Keep you posted next time we do our travels or where we go. We also went to Durham, where I went to uni, so that was beautiful to go back there again, but this time with my child, who's now almost on her way off as well to university in a few years. So incredible experience just for me as well. Where else did we go? Gosh, I think we went to see Angel of the North in Northumbria. That was absolutely amazing. Um, Huge. And for anyone who does know out there, because I didn't know that, I found out on the day, following the little, brown tourist attraction signs on the motorway. So literally, that's how we mapped our day. It was drive off on the motorway, see where we go. I mean, it was very adventurous, freedom fulfilling, and definitely exciting. We saw so much. It was brilliant. So all these times say, oh, I might go there, I might go there. We just got in the car and did it, and off we went. It was fabulous. Still want to see Stonehenge, so that will be my next big trip. But oh yeah, as I was saying, if you have not been to the Angel of North yet in Northumbria, I will let you know a little secret now. I found out that you can actually turn in off the motorway. There is a little car park. They sell food, drinks, ice creams again. My daughter and I, we got an ice cream. Then you park your car, you see, you get to walk, it's like a little path that walks up the hill, and you obviously see the Angel of the North straight away when you pull into the car park. It's huge. But you get to go up there, you take all photographs and everything there, the Angel of the North, with you under it, and the feet are gigantic. That's all I can remember from going there. So yeah, then we continued off past Angel of the North, and we headed all the way to Bamber, which is basically on the northeast coastline. So you are from where we come from Liverpool, right across the UK. Literally, we went across the UK from the northwest to the northeast on this trip of about 5 day holiday. It was fantastic. We almost got to Scotland. So where Bamber was, it's like right at the top end of the northeast, bordering Scotland, which explains all this in the Last Kingdom series. You go watch it, you'll see what he's talking about. Fabulous. And so I was really excited being up there. If we'd have had longer, I think it's about a 5 hour drive from the northwest and northeast across the land. If we had had longer of our holidays by the time we got up there, we would have tried for Scotland definitely, because you're talking only about another hour journey, and like bam, you'd be closest in hotel. We were using the Booking.com B&Bs and stuff. 3 star plus though, because I was a bit worried about bad people. Anyway, so then also we went to all these little inns along the way. Absolutely gorgeous. These little countryside roads, countryside inns that like you'd never heard about, you'd never see otherwise. Like being up there, like true heritage. Really could feel in the moment what it would have been like out there as a farmer or something. Or should we say a Viking who took the land and became a farmer and grazing cows and sheep and all that to settle as a settlement. But I was astonished. And then we went, so basically on the road signs it said Hadrian's Wall, was like literally where we were going to Bamber. Then you can see all these signs for Hadrian's Wall as well. So if we'd have had the time, definitely would have gone up there and into Scotland for my daughter as well to stay and visit the city centre and everything. So that's our plan for the future. I don't know if anybody else has been off on travels. I'd love to hear it. We did our other big travel in Christmas time, 2021, just after the COVID lockdown was finishing and people were getting vaccinated by then. So we went down to London. We stayed at the Royal Society of Gray's Inn, and we just went on a big walk. We saw Tower Bridge, of the Tower of London. We went on the cruise. Absolutely amazing. Again, giving you a tour guide of all the history of what everything's been in modern art. The Globe. We went past London Eye. We went past everything. Big Ben. We got a selfie with Big Ben. Now this was amazing. Big Ben with the House of Parliament was behind us on the cruise ship. So I get my daughter and I say, right, ready? We timed it perfectly. Oh, you'll have to see the selfie. Or actually, I think I've got a video on this. So if you're subscribed now to this channel, you will see there's lots of videos already up there, just general mum and daughter days out and everything. But there are videos of us in London doing our sightseeing tour on the cruise ship, and you can see us with the Big Ben because I took a picture of it, Big Ben and House of Parliament. It's like this selfie with us going, oh, it's in the background. So absolutely made up we got that one because that was a to-do list for mummy. So yeah, London was incredible. We went back to my old university up there as well, Westminster. Um, I like St James's Park, Regent Street up that way, Oxford Street. And again, it's just incredible experience to do with my daughter now and of their age, and took me back so much. But when I think about it, I wasn't much older than what she is now, only by a few years, when I went all the way down there to London on my own and left home for the first time. Not to London, but to Durham first, so 3 years. Then the other year was, going off to London. But yeah, I was just walking the streets thinking, gosh, I was so young, yet so determined. So, what's the word? Unbeatable. Like, you just have a fire, don't you, in your belly, and there's the idea, and that's it. No one's going to sway you one way or the other from it. So, it's a good characteristic in life. I know others call it stubborn. No comment on who, anonymously. Yeah, so I do get that too. But then I'm just kind of like, well, for the times when that has succeeded for me in life, I would prefer that characteristic than not get it for, the downside of it, or whatever the others might say. Because I think time to dig your heels in, you have to, then I think it's a very prosperous characteristic to have. So, my favourite thing is butterflies, just so you know. Videos, pictures, yay! Emojis, woohoo! I love emojis. I worked for a company once, and they criticised me for putting emojis in text messages, or the Twitter ones. And I was like, excuse me. And I was just like, if I'm getting told off, for sending a message with an emoji on it, which was actually being rather friendly, and I thought connectivity and inclusive. Thank you very much, because I could have left you out on the smiley hug emojis altogether, mate. But anyway, I didn't, and I got criticised for it afterwards. And I was just like, right, do you know what? I thought, right, there's 2 ways to go for this. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. I will abide by your rules, even though they stink. And the second one is, actually, this is not the right place for me, because there is no way I'm happy not doing my images. Plain and simple. And if this means I can't do it my way, then it's the highway, mate. So literally, that's what I did. I stopped doing it because I wasn't. I just went, what do you mean? I don't see a problem with it. And if it is a problem for you, well, then it's a problem for me now, because, like, you know, not expressing yourself the way you want to. I'm in the wrong environment, so I left. And I carried on doing my emojis. So, anyone happy with the emojis, please send me them. I love them. And I still can't believe they ever said that. But in this day and age now, I'm sure he regrets what he said. Everybody check out Instagram Live. Right. So, anyway, I will be back on for another little session tomorrow. And I will look at setting up scheduling as well, so that then you can look forward to knowing when I'm on and get on board. Come chat to me, do a little, hopefully I think this works. I'm really setting up this new as a podcast, as I say, so hopefully it works where a little video will come up as well, so you and me could be on the same frame. Screenshot. High five. Poof. Okay, so tuning off now. Take care. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.